What's popping, y'all? It's your boy DeAndre.
What up? It's Bailey. We're back.
We back with the new setup. We got the new technology adding every single week.
Week 9. We're getting better with our picks and better with our technology, hey?
I know everything's getting better and more in depth. At least by my part.
We're getting into it. We're fixing everything
He's
up.
gonna have a little fun with the mic today, so bear with us with this man right here.
This thing's legit. It's heavy. It's like I'm doing curls every time I come up to speak. But it's pretty quality.
You get exercise and speak your mind on your NFL picks. Look at that 2-for-1 deal.
And make some money, baby.
And make some money. I was 9-5 and 9-4-3 last week.
And I was 8-5-3. We had a lot of pushes, which was kind of interesting. But I mean, overall, it was pretty good.
Yeah, it was a really good week. Came through on top. If you followed this, you made some money. We need to start following ourselves apparently because we back on track. Like that one week was just a floozy because everyone was missing, but we on track. So we might just have to round robin all the picks this week.
Yeah, and we're gonna even have a better week this week. I'm looking at the board. I kind of like it. So.
All right, so let's get into it. So, first game of the week is the Tennessee Titans at the Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers are -3. The Steelers won last week.
I believe the Steelers lost to the Jaguars.
They did. That's right. They played the Jaguars.
The Titans.
They won. Will Levis came through, came to play, 4 touchdowns, went crazy. DeAndre Hopkins, 3 touchdowns. This game's going to be actually a decent Thursday night game, I think. I think Levis looks better than Pickett. Pickett's never thrown 4 touchdowns in a game, let alone his first. They have Hopkins is the best receiver on both teams. Both their defenses kind of evenly matched, I think. And with that, I'm taking the Tennessee Titans +3. I think Levis is getting that boost they haven't had in a while. He looked amazing, and I think it continues.
I think actually Kenny Pickett's going to be out for this game. I think Mitch Trubisky he played at the end of that game.
And this a lock then. Pick the Titans +3.
Hey, I'm going to fade you. Mike Tomlin always finds a way to win.
Does he?
Will Levis.
He didn't win against the Jaguars.
Well, he's never had a losing season in his career, which is incredible. I'm going to take the Pittsburgh Steelers here, and I was going to say this even before you took the Titans. I think this is an absolute lock. I think a lot of people are going to put money on the Titans. But, Will Levis had a good game. You know who else had a good game his first game and threw 4 touchdowns? Daniel Jones. So we went out.
Oh.
Look close. We're having a little technical difficulties here.
No, it's fully charged.
But we're back on.
All right, y'all.
We're going.
I think I can fix that. I think I can edit that. I think I can edit that.
Hopefully, if
I
not,
think I can edit that. But anyways, continue.
I'll continue, and I'll make this rant quick.
I mean, it doesn't have to be quick, but I think it was just something.
Daniel Jones also threw 4 touchdowns in his first overall game. Looked pretty good. Everyone, started hyping him up. I think people are going to ride the hype train, bet the Titans this week, so I'm going to take the Steelers. Give me the Steelers -3.
Okay. I think what I need to do is I need to set a settings in there. That's what it was. Nothing crazy. Okay. But okay, next game is Miami Dolphins at the Kansas City Chiefs. The Chiefs are -1.5 coming off a horrible loss this past week against the Broncos. Dolphins coming off a nice, easy win. Nothing to it but to do it for them. This is going to be a very, very hostile game with Tyreek coming back to KC. First time since being traded. He's been anticipating this game for a while. So have the Chiefs, I think. And I don't know. This is a tough one. My heart's telling me the Chiefs, but my mind's telling me the Dolphins just based off last week. But I don't think Tyreek's going to get the best of the Chiefs. I think this is kind of going to be karma for him running his mouth in the media. And I think the Chiefs will come out on top, -1.5.
Yep, I love that. I'm going to take the Chiefs here. Obviously, Chiefs fan. I'm not going to take the Dolphins over the Chiefs. And I think we're a better team. We just look like crap, but we'll see. It's in Germany, so that adds a whole nother factor to the game. I wish this was in Arrowhead, but we'll see. I'm going to take Chiefs.
Next game is the Seattle Seahawks at the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens are -6. Both these teams are doing really well this season. Seahawks, they're definitely doing well with Geno Smith. They won last week as well. So did the Ravens. They're about to go 3-game winning streak. This game's going to be tight, and I think it's going to be one of those pounded out games. I think Seahawks +6 are going to keep it close. Probably Justin Tucker field goal at the end to determine the game.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take that as well. Baltimore always plays down to kind of competition for the most part, and the Seahawks are a tough team. I think this is a low-scoring game. I mean, I think the under would be a good pick, but yeah, seeing the board clear, I like it. I'm going to take the Seahawks. So Seahawks as well, +6.
Next game is the Arizona Cardinals at the Cleveland Browns. The Browns are -8. So the Cardinals just traded away their starting quarterback, Josh Dobbs, with already out Kyler Murray. So I don't know who the next one up is. You know who it is?
I think it's Ryan Toon, maybe a rookie out of Houston, but I could be wrong there.
Well, we don't know who the quarterback going to be, but we do know PJ Walker is probably going to be the starter for Cleveland unless Watson comes back. He played great last week, even though they lost the game.
Yep.
PJ Walker
lost to the Seahawks.
Yeah, they lost to the Seahawks, but it was a close game. I'm taking the I'll take the Browns -8. I mean, the Cardinals they're tanking at this point, y'all. They wouldn't have traded their starting quarterback unless they're tanking. There's no other explanation. I know they're 1-6, 1-7, but you trade your starting quarterback, you're 1-7. I mean, you're hoping for the number one pick, and I think they're going to try and not have the pieces around the quarterback to win the game. And the Browns are going to be my survivor pick this week, so they better come through.
There we go. Yeah, I like that too. I'm going to take the Browns. Also, they'll be at home. Probably be cold and rainy. Run the ball. They've competed with PJ Walker as the quarterback. They beat the Giants or the 49ers, and I think it continues. Cardinals have been playing people tough, but I think you trade that quarterback away.
Bruh, I'm gonna have to fix this thing like now. Paul, bear with me for a second, y'all. My camera is on a self timer right now that I have not recently set up, and yeah, that's just it.
While we wait, I'll tell you a joke. What is a Pirate's favorite shot in basketball?
The arc or whatever.
It would be a hook shot.
All right, we back. Yeah, I'm gonna fix this thing. Don't worry. This might be the only week that's gonna have this problem, but I just had to set a self timer on the camera. I'm new with all this technology. All right, I'm learning it as I go. So bear with the brother.
Who did you? But we're taking both the Browns as a lock -8.
Next game is the Minnesota Vikings at the Atlanta Falcons. The Falcons are -4.5. Give me the Vikings again, 4.5. This is easy for me. They're hot right now. They're trying to make a push back into the playoff picture. Actually, and they traded for a new quarterback, but even with that, Ritter just ain't it to me. I mean, he's up and down, more down than up, and the Vikings just got better weapons, in my opinion. And the Falcons don't know how to use their new running back, Bijan Robinson.
I'm going to take the Falcons here. You don't have a quarterback there in Minnesota, really, and Desmond Ritter isn't much of an upgrade, but he is an upgrade from a rookie 6th-round pick. So I'm going to take the Falcons -4.
Next game is the Chicago Bears at the New Orleans Saints. This game is, going to be trash. I wouldn't watch it. Saints -8. I don't really care for this game whatsoever. I think maybe it's time for the Bears to finally cover a game again. It's about that time, it's like once a month, and I think this is the time of the month. The only time probably. So give me Bears +8.
I'm going to go Saints -8 just because the quarterback, this week is a high of highs for games and then a low of low for games. And this would be a low of low. And I just, that Tyson didn't look too good. And,
he played better at the end of the game.
Yeah, but, I mean, he just looked so bad in the first half. And, I hope he does well. It'd be cool. I think it's cool when people can kind of solidify their spot in the NFL and have a career there. So I would like to see him do well, but I think the Saints take it. Saints -8.
Next game is the Washington Commanders at the New England Patriots. The Patriots are -3. Once again, another kind of lackadaisical game that nobody probably will want to watch or care about. Be careful where you put your money at on player process weekend too, because a lot of these teams and games are just you don't even want to think about it. But with that being said, I'm surprised Rivera hasn't been fired yet. But he's still there. So if he loses this week, I think he'll get fired. But I think they'll actually win this week. Give me the Commanders +3.
You think they're going to win the game too? Or are you just going to take the points? Would
I'll
you bet
take the points. I would
too?
not. I mean, no, I wouldn't bet on this game in general. But since we're doing this, I will take the Commanders +3, mainly because I think the quarterback is better.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm going to take the Patriots just off of coaching. They just traded away 2 of their defensive players as well, and that's kind of a factor for me. So what does that kind of show the team? I think so. I'm going to take the Patriots -3.
Next game is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Houston Texans. Texans are -2.5. This game should be a decent game, actually, to watch, even though these teams' records aren't up there. But I think they're both competitive enough to kind of make it a good game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take the Texans -2.5. I think the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, swan song has arrived, and, they're kind of showing who they really are now. The first few games of the season, they were kind of overplaying, I think. And, if this does this one more time, y'all, we almost threw this. Don't worry. We at the afternoon games almost. But anywho, I think give me 1 second. All right. Anywho, any second now. There we go.
We're back.
I think the Texans are going to come through, and this quarterback's going to show what he's made of.
I love it too. I'm also going to take the Texans -2.5. This game's boring, so no explanation. Just Texans -2.5.
Next game, Los Angeles Rams at the Green Bay Packers -3.5. Another kind of game.
Facts.
I'll take the Rams +3.5. Very simple. Jordan Love not getting it done.
Man, this game was a great matchup 2 years ago, and it's just gone to shit. I'll take the Packers -3.5. I think Matt Stafford's out, so I think that's why this line is like that.
Damn, and the quarterback is hurt.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Packers. I mean, the Packers have looked so bad. Why are they getting 3.5? So I'm going to take the Packers.
Okay. Next game is the Indianapolis Colts at the Carolina Panthers. Panthers are +2.5. Another game of kind of lousy.
Yeah, this one's awful.
Jeez, there's not very many good games at all this week.
We got 2 more coming up that are good. So
the Panthers, I'll take them. Get them a 2-game winning streak. They're playing at home. Bryce Young got some momentum, hopefully, and the Panthers can win 2 games.
Yeah, this is one I want to pick the Panthers, but I'm going to fade myself and go Colts. Give me Colts -2.5. I think they just run the ball, and they kind of put their dominance there. So give me the Colts.
Next game is the New York Giants at the Las Vegas Raiders. Another lousy game. This week is just looking set up to be horrible.
The next 2 look pretty good, though. So
okay,
they look good. They look good.
This game, I will take the Raiders -1.5, simply because they decided not to trade any of their star players, and they decided to keep them. Therefore, they have a little bit of hope left, which I really don't know where it's at. But I think they're better than the Giants, and you'll see the coach smacking his clipboard again this Sunday.
Yeah, this is a low of lows as well here. Wow. Tyrod Taylor's out. Give me the Raiders. I think he's hurt. Yeah, no, this is going to be a shit show. Give me the Raiders. Oh my God, I was going to take the Giants, but Tyrod Taylor I think is out, and God, Jimmy G looked like shit, but I'm going to bet on him.
Next game is the Dallas Cowboys at the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles are -3. It's a good game.
It's a good one.
Finally,
this is a good one.
After getting through all the turmoil and turbulence of these trash afternoon games.
America's game of the week.
This game, man, this is a tough one.
This is a good one.
This is a
good
one.
NFC East matchup.
Dak got to prove it to me, man. He got to prove it to me on the big stage, man. This thing keeps getting shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter and shorter. I don't know why.
Who they do?
But Dak got to prove it to me, man. We almost done, man. Zach got to prove it to me. Until he proves it to me, I can't go with him in a big time game, in a big time matchup. So I'm gonna say, give me the Eagles -3.5.
I'm gonna also take
-3.
I'm gonna also take the Eagles here at home. I think it's a good spot for them, so give me the Eagles.
Next game is Sunday Night Football. Finally got it right.
This is a good one.
The Buffalo Bills at the Cincinnati Bengals.
Lick your lips, baby. This is good.
I think the Bengals, this is simple for me. I think the Bengals are going to take it just because the Bills playing big-time games, they just have not shown up this season at all.
Yep.
Like any primetime game has just been a really rough game for them, win or lose. And the Bengals have shown that they're back. Burrow shown only the first 4 games of the season he gonna slug it out every single year, and after that he gonna turn it on like Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
And now he's on expert mode, playing S tier football, and the Bills are playing like Willie Wallaby. So give me the Bengals -2.
I'm gonna also take the Bengals here. They're rolling. It's kind of scary. They always start out very slow, and then they heat up and heat up and heat up, and like it's like a snowball going down the hill, gaining steam. So it's just getting bigger and bigger. Give me the Bengals at home -2. But I think this is gonna be a good game.
Should be good.
Please.
Should be good. Monday Night Football. The Los Angeles Chargers at the New York Jets.
The Jets.
Another Chargers primetime football game. They always get all the primetime games for some strange reason.
And a Jets one, too.
And a Jets one. I don't know what's going on. It should have been flexed out if it could have, but I don't think it could have yet. However, with that being said, the Chargers -3. The Jets still have their defense is solid. But I think, midnight's about to strike on their little winning streak here. So with that being said, in this last and final, hopefully, camera malfunction we have of the day, give me the Chargers. I'm glad we did this first instead of my other thing because I'd be mad if I did this. Chargers -3.
I am going to take the Jets here. I don't like that, but Zach Wilson's playing okay. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game. The defense looks good. I'm going to take the Jets, and that is a terrible pick. So back home, America, you should probably fade me, but I'm going to take the Jets +3.
You heard it here, folks. All right, y'all. Abide from the camera malfunctions. Don't worry.
We're getting better.
Stuff together.
Who did you?
But yeah, that's the picks. This week is really a floozy week. So, like, a lot of things could go awry. I won't even trust myself at all this week, except for certain ones. The only lock I have that I said earlier is the Vikings. That's the only lock I got.
Ups and downs.
And Browns. Money line, though. But until next time, y'all.
Peace.
Deuces.
Thursday night, make all your money on the Steelers. You're going to make all your betting money for the weekend on the Steelers, okay?
No.
-3.
No.
Buy it down to 2.5. You're going to make all your money to bet this weekend on that Thursday night game.
You need
Sold.
to sell me more.
Sold.